Yeah. Uh-huh. Teachers always trying to tell you what to do. Sit down, listen up, required reading Nancy Drew. Man, why is school always such a drag? One more lecture and I think I'm gonna gag. So I sit at my desk and I doodle, so I don't get sick and throw up some toaster strudel. And just when I'm about to drift off in a daydream, I hear a gunshot and a scream. Everybody hit the floor. Try to barricade the door. Is it a mental health issue? Let's just hope the bullets miss you. Everybody hit the floor. Try to barricade the door. Is it a mental health issue? Let's just hope the bullets miss you.
Hi there, welcome to our channel. My name is Dari.
And my name is Ari, and we'll be posting basically anything we want on this channel.
Today, we'll be analyzing the film Mumkey Jones Stops a School Shooting and explaining why we believe the school shooter, Vincent, is actually the protagonist. One can even say he is the true hero of this story.
Mumkey Jones Stops a School Shooting is a short film from 2018, which is rated 8.5 stars on IMDb. One even described it as the quote-unquote funniest 20 minutes of my life. It is clear to almost everyone that this film is a cinematic masterpiece, though it was not appreciated during its time. It had to be taken off of YouTube after being uploaded. However, we were lucky enough to have found it recently after it was re-uploaded on YouTube. The movie follows new kid Vincent, who, after being expelled from every school in the country, is forced to attend a Christian school despite him being an atheist. Because of the hypocrisy and ill treatment he faces from both the students and the staff of his school, he and his quote-unquote friend, wink wink, Fabulous Feline, decide to shoot up the school, leaving the protagonist, Mumkey Jones, to stop the school shooting, as the title implies. Based on this description, you might think that Mumkey Jones is the hero of the story, right? I mean, surely we wouldn't try to justify a school shooter. Well, what if I told you that this story is more complex than that? That maybe, just maybe, Vincent was the protagonist of the story.
We will provide you with evidence as to why Vincent is in the right in this scenario. The, quote, Christians, end quote, at this school are complete hypocrites. They are supposed to love thy neighbor, yet they hate Vincent based solely on the fact that he is an atheist.
Because I'm not a Christian. I'm an atheist. Golly, your father told me you were a problem child, but he didn't tell me it was this bad.
How can you not believe in God? What are you, retarded?
Just because you're ugly doesn't mean God doesn't exist.
I can't wait for you to kill yourself so that I can laugh while you burn in hell.
Well, don't worry. That's what you're here for. Through the teachings of Christ Almighty, we can fix you. Take this chair. Please sit 6 feet away from me.
Don't come near me, you freak!
No atheists allowed in the front, fuck boy.
Go sit in the back next to that loser Fabulous Feline. You degenerates deserve each other.
They judge him and bully him, despite the main teaching of Christ, their Lord and Savior, being love and acceptance. They are also incredibly ableist. He has trouble communicating and may have developmental issues, and they call him the R slur.
How can you not believe in God? What are you, retarded?
They also mistreat his only friend in the film, Fabulous Feline, calling them a freak because he/she/they, I don't know their pronouns, are a furry. I don't know exactly what that's called, but they're pretty racist towards furries. Vincent is just a product of his environment. He comes from a dysfunctional, broken home where he isn't shown any affection. His father refers to him as, quote, the worst son in the world, end quote.
Yup, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got myself into this situation. Well, it all started when my wife divorced me a year ago. Apparently, she's hypersensitive to dysfunctional families, and being around the two of us made her physically ill. So now I'm left raising the shittiest son in the universe all by myself.
He acts out in school because he has no good example of how to express himself. He is obviously struggling with his mental health. He expresses how he wants to commit suicide, and yet no one tries to help him. He is neglected and bullied instead of being offered help. His classmates are also incredibly homophobic, even using the F slur, the one that rhymes with baguette, which forces him and Fabulous Feline to hide their love and have internalized homophobia.
What do you care about being cool anyway? What kind of faggoty-ass cat would give a fuck about being cool?
Towards the end of the movie, Vincent is given an ultimatum. He can either be expelled from school or give up his beliefs and become a devout Christian. Fabulous Feline tells him to just pretend to be Christian, so he won't have to leave him behind. But Vincent decides he would rather die than lie to himself.
Just pretend you're a Christian and everything will be fine. If pretending to be something you're not was so easy, I'm pretty sure 6 million less Jews would have died in the Holocaust. No, I can't pretend. I'd honestly rather die than betray my atheist principles. It sounds like you'd rather die either way. Yes. Yes. I would rather die. And I want to take them all with me. What are you talking about? Fabulous Feline, haven't you ever wanted to get revenge on the people who hurt you? Haven't you ever wanted to hurt them back? Well, yeah. But my daddy says that revenge is super uncool. My father purchased 2 guns yesterday, and they're just sitting in my attic completely unlocked and unguarded. Think about it, Fabulous Feline. It could be the perfect win-win situation. Those barbaric fools think that when they die, they'll go to paradise. So we could do them the favor of killing them, while at the same time getting our righteous vengeance. It's so perfect. What do you say? Well, Vincent, it sounds like you're gonna leave the school either way. And I figure I don't have anything to live for regardless of what happens. And I do want to see those hypocrites pay for the way they treated me. Let's do it.
Him and Fabulous Feline decide to shoot up the school. They get guns from his father, who did not secure them properly, and although he knew Vincent is violent, he let him know exactly where they were. So whose fault is this shooting really? And the next day, they march into school and start killing their classmates together. How romantic. Unfortunately, Monkey Jones is given a gift from God, a gun. He is able to kill Vincent and Fabulous Feline and is regarded as a hero, even by the President of Canada.
This is the President of Canada. I would like to congratulate you for stopping this.
We believe that Vincent is a very misunderstood character. He and Fabulous Feline were pushed to their limit and just snapped. If their classmates weren't such dicks, they wouldn't have tried to kill them. And yes, we are victim blaming. It's just a movie. Overall, we think that this movie should be shown in every school as a cautionary tale. You have to be accepting of others, or else they just might end up shooting the school. Sad face.